In the last 2 weeks, 4 of my clients have come to me talking about labor shortages: an accounting firm, engineer, software, and maintenance. And I've got a pretty radical solution to that particular challenge that businesses are having. My name is Neil O'Brien, and I'm going to show you one approach that I would be suggesting to my clients to help them deal with labor shortages they're seeing at the moment. Now, reading this recently, report in the Financial Times saying 40% of US workers are considering leaving their job or switching career. And we're already seeing a big impact of COVID on the availability of staff. So I think retaining and recruiting staff is going to be a huge challenge. My radical solution is 80-20. Now, here's just one example of a client I worked with. Is actually an accountant I worked with in the recent past. So we did an 80-20 analysis on their business. And these are the profitable whales, I call them. The ones in the middle here, small profits, down to break even. But all these ones over here were losing money. Now, what did we do? The accountant had about 320 clients, identified 115 of them, 31% were losing money, got rid of 109 of those clients. Now, what did this mean for the accountant? They had 8 staff at the time when they had their full complement of clients. Over the course of 6 to 9 months, they got rid of 1/3 of their clients. By natural attrition, the staff levels went down to 6, and the accountant said their lives were never easier. They were down to staff, they were down 1/3 of their clients, but they managed it very, very well. Revenues were down, sales were down 35,000, but profits were up 26%. So in terms of businesses that are experiencing challenges with finding staff and keeping staff, my question to you is, if you know that a chunk of your clients are losing money, why would you be allocating scarce resources and people working on them? 80-20 applies to absolutely every business. Unless you've actually gone away and worked it out and addressed it, I can assure you that at least 20% or maybe 30% of your clients, your project, your work are losing you money. Why would you have scarce resources working on something that's bringing nothing to the business? This is my solution. I'm in the process of getting the ball rolling with those clients I mentioned, the accountant and engineer and so on. They've actually looked at this before, but done very little with it, tweaked it a little bit. It's there, they're aware of it. They just thought this is the way it has to be. But now that resources and people are such a challenge, I think the penny is dropping with them, and they're saying, well, actually, I can't afford to be putting up with this anymore, because I'm going to get to the stage where I don't have enough people to look after my good clients. What you want to be doing, make sure you're looking after the good ones, the whales over here and these ones here. If this was a business that had 10 staff and 3 of them were looking after the loss makers, and the next thing they're down to 7 or 8 staff, well, what would you do? Yeah, I think you'd stop allocating resources over here and make sure you had enough people to look after your profitable clients here. Whales and sardines, I call them. You want to fry them, get rid of them, most of them anyway, minimize them. So my advice to business owners is to conduct an 80-20 analysis, which is what you need to establish your whales and your sardines. Conduct an 80-20 analysis, and then to free up resources, fire your sardines, get rid of them. Okay, they're adding nothing to the business. If some of them can move up, great, you might keep some of them, but you probably end up firing 85-90% of them, and focus your resources on your profitable whale clients. I think this is absolutely critical. My name is Neil O'Brien, and there are my contact details if you'd like to give me a shout to discuss this further. So thanks for listening.